Right, I just thought I'd mention some other stuff. So yeah, it got to the point where I was just arriving back down, in this physical plane, like the earth part of the physical plane, this 10th day, or this 10th sphere. And I was thinking, right, well, don't seem to have brought in much energy down with me, like, so this isn't going very well. And then the energy, just as I sort of more or less thought that and resigned myself to sort of relative failure, the energy started to come back up the tree and in my body, sort of awakened, which is right, connects to this idea of the kundalini, awakening at the base, the base of the tree, or the chakras. Whereas with the Western system, we're really talking about bringing the energy down from the top parts of the tree down into the physical plane. There is an element where the point of what I'm doing here is to work with both of these elements. So you're combining the two. So you're not just relying on one, like trying to bring the energy down, but you're also awakening the energy from below that's going to rise up. So, there's not actually any need to bring that energy down into the physical plane, because the physical plane's already got its own energy that it can bring up to the spiritual plane, and they can meet in the center. So, and that's something that's already been happening for me. It's that energy is I can feel it coming up and connecting with that higher energy. So it's all good. It's almost like very much like that jump program where it's like, I tried to make this jump and I failed, but now I'm ready. I know what to expect. I'm already looking forward to this going into like the astral plane proper, because those energies that I was trying to bring down, now it's like I'm going, like it's a kind of case of like if the mountain won't come to Muhammad, then Muhammad has to go to the mountain, sort of thing. And that's an interesting analogy, because this stuff has been talked about as like a mountain, and people live on the mountain, in various different what are called caves, but we call them spheres. So the actual the tree is a map of a mountain with these different caves on it. That's one way of looking at it. It was like called the mountain of Mount Zion, which is really what we're talking about in the Matrix. That is called Zion, isn't it? So it's really based on Mount Zion, and it's these different spheres in the other world, deep in the astral plane, that we're trying to go and colonize, really. But while still being able to come back to this realm. So that's just some other stuff that I thought, everything's going well as far as I'm concerned. I'm going to have a day off to just prepare. I actually am really looking forward to going into the astral plane proper, because that's where all the energies are stored, that I want to reclaim back. So, like, going into there, that's going to be like a child in a sweet shop, let loose. I mean, a lot of it's going to be trying to just keep contain my enthusiasm and stuff, remember all the stuff that we've gone over in the last 30 days, to sort of like contain the energies. Once you start dealing with them on a more deeper level, on a real level, then you'll really want to be able to keep that energy stored away and protected and concealed, and you'll be glad that you've done all this work and done this sort of like this kind of jump failure. Because it prepares the way forward. It's kind of necessary. So it's all going good. It's just like an update for day 30.